Me and my bro like, man, you know we don't want to. We ain't spike going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that, I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Playing like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Right back to Irving. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll come up to third and 3. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask.
From just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd and 3. There goes Turpin on the jet sweep. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 14 on the pickup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's Ibuka in motion. The 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he will score. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Turpin on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go play action with Garner. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Red 80. Red 80. Red 80. Red 80. Space up.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot, buy some extra time for your offensive line, and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Good. 180. Hurry, hurry. Run. Hurry.
They send Evans in motion.
Hey, alert. Hey, alert 33. Point it right. What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is caught at the 3.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal.
180. Pistol. What's up?
They'll go. Mayfield. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's got a full head of steam. And he will dive into the end zone. 99 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after drop from Myers. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks move out on top. 14-0.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield flush to his right. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become
good blocking, and he's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That one off the crossbar, and it caroms in. Fortune right there, as somehow he gets it through for the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the 33, here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
They'll try and run it with Walker. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will go all the way. And it's Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They send Evans in motion. His drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 30. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is gone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
It's Walker. Room to run past midfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seattle. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Going for it all. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move. He's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
14.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down is Mayfield. This one is caught by Turpin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 1. Give. This is Irvin. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got back to... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's Good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 23, here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Hey, lady. Young lady. Hey, lady. What's up?
To throw is Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead.
45. Buccaneers 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Out right, gets me. That's Ibuka. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his first drive of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
A gain of 19 yards. First down to Tampa Bay.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Second and inches. Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, 180.
On the ground, it's Irving. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers 21.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Yo, lady. Yo, lady. Here we go, yo, lady.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He'll let one go down the middle. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
You know me, Mike. I'm going to sit up here and try to defend my tight ends any chance I get. I think this one's right on the borderline. I think that's a play he thinks he should have caught. I think his coach knows he probably could have caught it. But that was a tough one. That was no guarantee. So continue to find ways to generate open space downfield. Give him another shot, because more often than not, he's going to make that play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has him. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Red 80. Red 80. Red 80. Red 80. Red 80.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. To throw again is Darnold. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion.
180. What's up?
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Well, it's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the 1st down. Good execution of the double pass. That run good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And his defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's Ibuka in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Baker to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one is caught by Ibuka. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. They are in business. First and goal coming up. Now Mayfield moving to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Darnold now on first and 10. He's got it inside the 5, and he will score again. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown Seahawks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out for the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
27. Jason Myers to kick
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Austin now to return this. Tees across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Whoa. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 20.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Forced out wide. And they'll go into a slide here and mark him just a little short of the 1st down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to White. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long. Tight end on the move left.
180. What's that?
On 3rd down, it's White. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. So now Todd Bowles will opt for the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. Moving outside the pocket.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Yo, lady. Red lady. Yo, lady. Yo, lady.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
To punt for the Seahawks.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield on the run to the right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock stop, 46 seconds to go. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's a give up the middle with White. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's down the field and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Yo, 80. Red 80. Red 80.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 24-yard line.
Red 80. Go 80.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.
Have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools.